Be wise and prudent with your money. This advice is generously dished out to anyone who will listen. But what is prudent? In this video, we look at some irrational financial behavior and how we can avoid it and become prudent with our money. Coming up right now. Hi, I'm Manyara Kirago and this is Money Skills, the channel that informs, educates, and sometimes challenges conventional thinking to help you manage your money better and ultimately to transform your financial life. If you are new here, please click the subscribe button and the bell icon to be informed whenever we upload a new video each week. Remember to stay tuned in right up to the end of the video to receive a free bonus. Good financial management is, to a large extent, founded on the behavior that can be expected of the prudent man. A prudent man would invest their money bearing in mind his needs, the need to preserve capital, the amount and dependability of income, and so on. Unfortunately, many people do not exercise prudence in their financial affairs and therefore end up suffering needlessly. A branch of study called behavioral economics combines psychology and economics and can help us understand why people make irrational decisions with their money. Mental accounting is one strange thing we do with our money. This refers to our habit of valuing money according to where it comes from. A shilling is a shilling, isn't it? Or is it really? Even casual observation confirms that most people treat different shillings differently. Are you a SACCO member? If so, what did you do with the money you got as a dividend from your SACCO last year? What about your end-of-year bonus? Did you get an income tax refund? What did you do with it? I can bet you would not spend your hard-earned salary the same way you spend this windfall. People tend to spend such money very casually and in ways they would feel very guilty were it from their salary or their savings. This is irrational because money is money. No matter where it comes from, it should not be spent frivolously just because it was unexpected. The SACCO member would benefit a lot more in the long run if they purchase more shares with their dividend money rather than spend it carelessly. Had they reinvested that dividend, it would have subsequently earned a return, which in turn would also earn, and the net result is compound growth of the members' shares. If the SACCO pays 8% dividend, a member who reinvests their dividend without fail would find that their shares would double in 9 years without even contributing a single extra shilling. The SACCO member who wastes away their dividend will never have more than their savings in the SACCO. Since the purchasing power of the money is diminishing over time due to inflation, such a member is losing in real terms. Another way in which we let our mental accounting lead us to irrational decisions is by holding on to the history of an asset. Many people who inherit property fall into the trap of treating their inheritance as sacred. Even when an inheritance does not fit in with their needs, they stubbornly refuse to liquidate it and use the proceeds to sort out their needs or invest in more appropriate assets. Ironically, this defeats the intended purpose of the inheritance. It was meant to help the inheritor and their family have a better life. If selling that inheritance of a farm or a plot and investing in a better place matches your needs better, go right ahead and sell. It is irrational to feel guilty about doing so. Another common mistake is to ignore the effect of inflation. Jane, Mary, and Peter each bought a house for 10 million shillings and sold it after 1 year. The year Jane bought hers, prices of goods and services in the country increased by 10%. She sold her house for 12,600,000 shillings. In Mary's year, prices declined by 10%, but she managed to sell her house for 7,400,000 shillings. For Peter, prices remained stable and he was paid 9,800,000 for his house. Who fared best out of these three? Please let me know in the comments below. Many individuals also fall victim to the sunk cost fallacy. Often you find somebody who has invested in a business that is doing poorly and is obviously not viable, refusing to face that fact. Instead of cutting their losses and shutting down to prevent more losses, such a person may sell an asset or even borrow more money to put into the business. Many people have actually ended up bankrupt because of throwing good money after bad. Our attitudes towards money can sometimes lead us to make decisions that are against our best interests. It is therefore good to be aware of the money mind games we play on ourselves and make sure that our actions are rational. In short, act like the prudent man or woman. Thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and also click the subscribe button and the bell icon to be the first to know when I upload a new video. As a bonus, I have a free report, The Top Money Mistakes Kenyan Professionals Make and How to Avoid Them. To download this free report, follow the link below to my website. I look forward to seeing you next week.